think we're live? Alright, hello everyone, and welcome to...
Oh shit!
Satisfactory again. Oh god, it's a Zach.
Oh, never mind.
Never mind, it's not a Zach.
No, I was running along and I fell off a cliff.
Hello everyone, and welcome back to Satisfactory. We apparently all liked this game enough that we've been playing it intermittently for the last month.
So now you get to see the progress we've made.
Yeah, so we've done a lot of stuff. You can see we have a fabulous Christmas tree, and several giant big box factories. I have basically not played at all since the last time that we streamed this.
Oh, poison rock.
Hey Kevin, do you have any computers on you from when we were building them and not using them and everything?
See, I got 16 that have been made by my machine. And then I'll check my box of shit.
Oh yeah, I forgot you made the box of shit. Yeah, I forgot about that. So professional, Zach.
Am I
so
not
professional.
able to just join?
There's a... Sorry, it's a, what's it called? IP direct.
Yeah, or
Server
I have
manager.
a DNS name that is a super legit no IP address, if you want to try that.
Just gonna need to send it to him real quick.
Yep, let me drop that in the channel. It is either...
Nope, no computers in the box of shit.
Damn. What I think what upsets me a lot is that when I died falling through the world over there, I think I had like 100 of them on me. Because I have a habit of when I need something, it's like, hey, you need this thing. I'm like, okay, neat. And now I'm just going to carry all of those things that I can.
I need to make a phone call, so I will be still in the chat, but quiet.
Okay. Oh yeah, I remember why I did this. Where are my stators coming from? You go into server manager and then hit add server and punch in one of those that Tyler just posted in there. That should direct you to the right place. I've tested them both.
Yeah, I'm not sure that DNS name is correct. I just did that from memory, so...
Well, it won't be hard to fix if it's required.
I was gonna say, I guess I could go to my chat with Zach, where I was forcing him to try out my super legit no IP address. Yeah, that's it.
You weren't forcing me, I was forcing you to get that shit running, so it's... it's like, who's really forcing who here?
That's right. I just prefer that everyone uses a DNS name, because that updates constantly as long as this desktop is running. So that we don't have to, like, constantly update IP addresses.
Mm-hmm. Okay, I'm trying to figure out the best way to do this, because I need stators and AI limiters for the electromagnetic control rods to get around to producing nuclear power.
Why do we have an output line producing iron rods that just goes nowhere?
That was probably that's probably a holdover from the beginning of the game. We probably, me and Kevin probably removed the thing that actually led into, and just never removed the production line.
Yeah, I was gonna say, we have a thing producing rotors that is running a screw deficit.
Oh. This is still running? I thought we got rid of all of these.
Okay, so we suggested at the beginning of this that I give a tour to everyone. I feel like I need you to lead me on the tour, Zach, because I have no idea what the hell has happened. Is that a rebar gun?
This?
Yeah.
No.
Or is that a rifle?
This is a rifle.
Okay. That's a nut. That's explosives. Oh, your character was tricked about so menacingly. I am very concerned.
Well, we already know what they do, so... So where do you want to start on this journey?
Let's wander over to Pittsburgh. I think it's a good journey, and there's a bunch of stuff over there.
Awesome. I need to check on something down there anyway.
Can we not take the hypertube?
We can. I just wanted to run along the top of it.
Which is funny
how much?
Because with the Blade Runners, we actually go about as fast as the hypertube.
Well, I think on the downhill, on the downslope, we actually travel faster, but on the uphill, it takes longer.
Yeah, when you do a slide.
Where we're going, we don't need roads.
Then we got hypertubes. What are you talking about, Alex?
No, the road's above the hypertube.
Ah,
I was joking about your hypertube through the rocks.
Oh, yeah, they do that.
I know.
it just lets you, so you might as well use it.
This running? Yes, this is running. It just takes for fucking ever.
The manufacturer here.
This makes heavy modular frames, which take a long time to build, but also needs encased industrial beams, which take forever to build and are being built way the hell over here. And this is also the reason why I was thinking of getting another truck running, because the truck... What's in here? A bunch of junk. I think this is Kevin's junk. Mostly because I think most of it's Kevin's junk.
Oh, that's so much steel beam. Oh god.
Yeah, it ships down here because it's required for the encased industrial beams.
Yep.
The other thing that's being shipped down here, or supposed to be shipped down here, is concrete, because the concrete also feeds into building the encased industrial beams. But unfortunately, due to a fuel overflow, it is not currently being shipped, so...
Okay, so the other night when we were recording, Zach, I described to you how this is exactly my job. This is just exactly my job.
Brute forcing everything, which is why all these have level 5 conveyor belts down here.
Yep, because a lot of times they don't have time to spend reconfiguring the entire base. So you apply a level 5 conveyor belt and call it a day. And that's basically just what my job is.
What the hell did I do here? Okay, I see what I did here. I apparently linked a production facility without... of one of these... what's it called? One of the... encased industrial beam production facilities was only going into a, what's it called? Was only going into a storage container, which is not producing as fast as... Oh, no, that's because this is the storage container that I specifically set aside for us to use for other things, which we no longer really need.
So the random depot container?
I am back.
It's not a random depot container. What? Okay, so what's taking these so long? Eventually I'm going to get around to showing Tyler around. I'm working on something else real quick.
That's right, I kind of ran up the ramp to heaven over to Pittsburgh, but...
Hey Kevin, when you get a moment, can you come down to the ramp underneath the ramps?
Yeah.
Because there's 50 of those fused modular frames that we need for the leading edge production. That's just in here. That can be submitted to the milestone.
Okay.
Hey Zach, have you ever thought about a change of careers?
Huh?
Would you like me to teach you Python? Would you like to become a programmer?
I mean, that'd be interesting.
I mean, because that's basically what this game is. There's a lot more that goes into software engineering than I think we're doing here. But, like, arguably, this is basically just what programming is, so...
Did you go past the train station already, Tyler?
I have no idea where the train station is. I'm at the very top of the hill where all the conveyor belts coming from Pittsburgh are.
Oh, I'm hitching a ride on my train. I'm just loading up new containers for nitrogen. Which I might have to do something about. I think I have to set up another production thing, because I think we're producing nitrogen faster than we're using it. Actually, I know we're producing it faster than we're using it. I don't know what it's used for yet, but nitric acid will probably be the way I use that.
It's weird that we have to get so high in the tech tree for nitric acid. One of my favorite books is The Time Traveler's Guide to Reinventing Everything. And nitric acid is actually pretty low on the actual human tech tree.
Well, in this case, the reason why it took us so long is because we needed fracking in order to produce it. Yeah. You know, I think part of the production for our nuclear stuff, because of the fact that we don't want it necessarily near everything because it is radioactive, might want to do it in the cave where the mine is.
That's a good idea, actually. Does it actually produce, like, radioactive emissions in this game?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you stand on it too long and you will fry yourself, as I understand. I haven't actually stood on it long enough to fry myself. I've died, I think, every other way that's possible to in this game. Which is one of the reasons why I carry dynamite and usually a couple hundred rounds of ammunition. Because I'm probably going to run into something that's going to try to kill me.
Zach is a prepared Marine.
Where is this, the heavy modular frame, or the...
Go to the ramps, but don't go up the ramps, go underneath them. You'll find a manufacturer down there.
Well, which ramp? There's two of them now.
Just go past both of the ramps. Like you were going to the cave that's underneath there. Do you remember where that was?
Yeah.
It's literally right outside that cave. The uranium I was talking about is actually in that cave.
Yeah, I found it before.
Yeah, the fused modular frames are in the storage container that's next to the manufacturer. Yeah, so the reason, Tyler, I think that that we need to be so high on the tech tree is just because of the fact that we needed fracking to harvest nitrogen.
Yeah, it's mostly like in real life, you don't really need that to make nitric acid, but...
Yeah, these are probably all full, and I thought I was overdoing it with all of these heavy industrial containers. Holy crap, I did not ever actually think those were going to freeze. But oh well. Oh, those are only level 4s. Where are you, Tyler?
Well, I accidentally just grabbed some booze. But I'm also right next to you.
Hello.
Smack him.
So, if you'll follow me, I will show you to the nitrogen.
Okay, so I know we're producing a bunch of nitric acid. What the hell is the nitric acid for?
We're not producing nitric acid yet. That's on the agenda.
Okay, gotcha.
What's it for? I have absolutely no idea yet.
God damn it. Okay, why are we producing it then?
We are not yet.
Okay,
We just
why are
went over
running?
this. Yeah, so this is the nitrogen. All three of these containers are heavy industrial containers. They're all full.
Oh, the industrial fluid buffers. To be fair, you want your buffers to be full. That's like how buffers work. Oh, the gas pipeline is entirely full though. Okay, I see. Yeah, that's a problem.
Well, I mean, it makes sense because it then ships down here on my train, but I've only got 2 cars set up for it.
Can you hook another car into a train pretty easily?
I mean, I could. I just have to take this down. I'd have to take this apart and back the station up.
Yeah,
I have to add more station bits.
that makes sense.
But I think it'd be easy enough. This was kind of built right when I was getting ready to go to bed. I just wanted to finish the project so the train would start running.
Would anyone like to explain to me the name of this station?
This one?
Yeah, Satisfactory.
It didn't change to Nitro City when I tried to.
Is this an auto-generated name? I'm very confused.
It is automatically generated. I did not pick that. Yeah, one of the reasons why this is producing so much is this is a big-ass nitrogen gas node, and it's pure. So it's producing like crazy. Although I think if I'm going to do something with that, I might want to get rid of some more of these trees, because they're kind of annoying.
Okay, I changed the name for you. It turns out I can't have spaces in it.
Oh, that would be why. Fire in the hole!
Why? Why fire in the hole? What were you blowing up?
Freeze.
So do the trains run automatically back and forth? I was talking to Helly about this a little bit, and like,
Yeah.
I don't really
Once you
understand how
set-
trains work.
Once you set it up, they'll run back and forth. The main problem is, like, with each one of these freight platforms, I had to set whether or not it was a load or unload. And so this one is set up for when it comes out here, it loads
Yep.
the nitrogen, and then when it gets down to the bottom of the hill, it unloads all of it.
Yep, which is exactly what you wanted to be doing, right?
Yep.
Is this better than a conveyor belt?
Well, considering this is nitrogen gas and it can't really be transported by conveyor belt unless you want to go through the obnoxiousness of packaging it.
Yeah, I was gonna say you could package it and then have an unpackager.
I think the main benefit trains have and the like is that it, thanks Kevin, is that this, means that you don't have the ugliness of all those conveyor belts running around.
Yeah, and that's really what appeals to me is like the aesthetics of a train are way nicer.
And you can actually set it up so that you were doing both. Like it can load and unload at different places. And this way you can also take multiple things. It's not, this one isn't doing that, but like if I wanted to ship aluminum casings or something like that up here, I could set it up so that it was with a material car, just a standard car, was shipping with those, and then unload up here and feed into something else. Like the one that's running to Oil Town, which I guess we'll get to, actually loads stuff when it comes to the base area, and then unloads all of that while picking stuff up at the other area.
Okay, that makes sense. And that's frankly how I was hoping it would work. I'm just glad it works that way. Like, I've not read on the details of a lot of, like, the more sophisticated transport mechanisms, so... okay, I did not realize this train goes through the ground back here?
Yes, this is how I accidentally died. When I was laying down the tracks, it did that automatically. Like, I didn't intentionally tell it run through the ground. It did that automatically.
Yeah, no, that makes sense. That's kind of how this game works. That's actually one of the things they're questionably working on fixing, but no one really cares enough, so they may not ever fix it.
So, yeah, when I got out, because I parked the train over there without realizing it, then got out because I'd accidentally set it up. Because there's a signal thing right up here at the front, and it tells the train which track to take. This one right here. And it was set up so that it was sending it down the wrong track.
Okay.
You didn't touch this, did you?
Loop is.
You didn't touch this, did you?
Nope, I have not touched anything.
Well, it's working, so I'm not going to touch it. I just thought it was supposed to be looking the other direction. But yeah, this is my nitrogen fracking operation, at least for the moment. I'm not entirely sure everything I'm going to use for it yet, but it's working. Like I said, I don't actually know what half the stuff is going to be used for, but sometimes I get the feeling like this is going to be important.
Yeah. I was going to say, if you can find a new resource and start harvesting it, inevitably the game has a use for it.
Well, like the other one that, for example, that green thing up the far right of our objective that we need 1,000 of, that actually is something that is using those frames that we've been building in
Makes
Pittsburgh
sense.
and sending in.
It looks like it. What does leading edge production unlock?
Minor Mark 3.
Oh yes, that was it. Mark III miners.
Fucking lag.
We need so many supercomputers for that. I think we're gonna have to go in and reorient to multiple production facilities for that, Kevin.
Well, I had my one going until you shut it down.
I know, but the one I shut yours down because the one that I have is currently feeding into producing the top right thing of our objective that we need 4,000 of.
Top left.
Yes.
What are those?
Assembler directors. I can't remember exactly what they're called. Okay, Pittsburgh is operating at reasonable efficiency.
It is.
I think I could probably add another smelter up here.
Do we know where
don't think
aluminum sheets are being stored?
Yes.
Where is that?
So you go to you know where my the fuel truck comes from, right?
Yeah.
So it's right in that area. Like if you're looking at the cliff next to it, I'm trying to find a landmark to orient you. So you go over there, and there's actually a big, like 3 or 4 crates that are set up to carry the Alaclad aluminum sheets, which I'm assuming are the ones you're looking for.
Yep.
I love that we've gotten a complex enough ecosystem in this that I feel like I need to write a README file so that people have like an orientation document for joining this server.
I don't see a problem.
No, it's not a problem. It's like anything sufficiently complex probably needs a primer like that.
I meant, like, I don't see a reason why you would need something like that.
Well, I don't know what the fuck Pittsburgh is producing on average.
Steel!
Right?
That is literally it. It is producing steel beams. Actually, it's just producing steel ingots. Beams are being produced at the base of the ramps.
Ah.
Well, I guess
the
it's
fact
also
that they have
making
a location
screws.
called the ramps.
What?
I was to say the
What?
fact that we have a location just called the Ramps.
Well, you go there and it's immediately evident why.
Yeah, no, I've been there for sure. But this all seems like great stuff to put in like a README document. Like, joining this server, here are the like fundamental things you need to know about how this server works. It is baffling to me how much this reminds me of my day job. And like I love it, but also it's hilarious.
Let me tell you, the most important thing you need to know about finding things in this game, or on this particular server. Are you looking for something? Yes, I am. Is Zach online? Yes, he is. Ask Zach. If you don't, start digging in containers and find where it is.
So and
That's how I find everything.
That, Zach, is what in software we call an anti-pattern. Because we have a bust factor of 1, which means if Zach dies, we're fucked, and we have to figure out everything else from scratch.
Oh,
No,
by the way, Tyler, I'm heading back towards the hub.
No, it's just
Don't
really funny to me how much this has in common with maintaining any large production system.
Well, I mean, that is literally this game, is creating a large production system.
Yeah, no, exactly, and like I've said a couple times, like, this is basically just my day job, and this is hilarious to me. That like, this has so much in common with maintaining software architecture.
Did you find the aluminum sheeting, Kevin? The Alaclad aluminum?
I am, like,
Yep.
dying about that. Like, Zach is just engineering a system, and he is just the primary architect of the system, and, like, oh my god. Oh, this is just my day job. Holy shit.
Okay, I think we just discovered part of our main problem here. Tyler just elucidated it. But I don't think it clicked right away.
What was that?
I'm pretty sure you have identified the primary source of our current problems, but I don't think you quite understood it.
Nope, not at all.
Okay, let's go back over what you said. Zach is the primary architect for this current system. Problem identified.
Hey, you know, everyone, you can't design the correct system the first time. That's how software works. And this is basically good software. Sometimes you fuck up. Iterative design is your friend.
Okay.
So, not gonna lie, I have no idea what I'm supposed to be doing. I think I've only have like 2 hours in this game period, so...
Yeah, at this
Oh, there
point,
you are.
I'm
Running
totally
around.
lost. I'm just wandering around.
Well,
Also,
it's not even that. Like, again, only 2 hours in the game period, not in the server.
there is a lot going on. Basically, I'm gonna go try to find a weird inefficiency in the system, and just like, basically, I'm just gonna spend the evening fixing that inefficiency. And I think that's gonna be
Find?
my contribution tonight.
Find? That shouldn't be too hard.
Well, no, yeah, no, I figure it won't be too hard. But,
Yeah, in this case, Chris, it's mainly... the main problem for you is that you're joining this, and me and Kevin have set up so much crap right now that a lot of it's running itself.
yeah, I will
Poorly.
say, Chris, like I've been saying, this is a lot like my day job. This is like coming into a production system that's existed for a couple years and trying to figure out what the hell is going on with all this code. I will say I've noticed a marked inefficiency with one of our limestone conveyors, and like this could be way better.
What do you mean by like, why is it inefficient?
The conveyor belt is hardly moving, and it's moving into 2 constructors, which are making limestone. I think we could split that into 3 or 4, and like that's a pretty
Almost
easy
certainly.
fix.
Oh, that's almost certainly not one of mine.
They're probably not even doing anything, in all honesty.
I might have poached off of
Hello,
it.
Tyler in a tunnel.
Hey, Jeremy.
Jeremy.
Yeah, whatever that is, Tyler, it's probably one of Jeremy's conveyor belts that he set up a long time ago that was running on a, so it's running on, like a level 1 belt or something, or level 2?
The belt is not the problem. The problem is that it's feeding into 2 constructors, and it needs more constructors to be feeding into.
I was just saying, because, if it was one of mine, it would probably be a level 3 at least.
Fair.
I can go look at it, whatever it is. That doesn't sound like one of mine.
Mostly, yeah, we have like a lot of concrete production happening out here, and it's like the limestone is backing up on the conveyor belts.
Where are you exactly?
I'm next to the giant industrial-looking white factory base thing.
Oh, you're next to Helly's base.
I was gonna say, this is the thing that Helly described to me, yes.
Why do I have leaves in my freaking inventory?
So you can make biomass?
I keep finding random crap like that.
I was gonna say, also to be fair, Chris, we tried to have James on last month, and I think we did a bad job introducing him to what the fuck was going on. So he basically just went out and explored because he had no idea where in the tech tree we were.
That's basically what I'm doing, just running around, parkouring, and whatnot.
Oh, I would recommend, Chris, build yourself some Blade Runners.
I am getting server full errors.
I thought you changed that.
I
In the
thought I did
config.
too. Let me go look at the configuration file.
Did you not when you changed the server or something?
I think I maybe forgot to when I updated it to a standalone server.
If I need to, I can drop out since he knows what he's doing.
No, you wouldn't need to. We would,
Only 4 of you on. We've definitely played with 5 people before.
Yeah, it's just a matter of the way they defaulted the game. Chris. Orange dude. Oh, Kevin, I'm pretty sure the stack of copper sheet's your fault.
probably if there's just a random stack of copper sheets.
I mean, it's nowhere near as random as the thing that I have that I left a stack of that I keep waiting for people to find.
I undid a storage crate that had copper sheets, and it was like, oh, I don't need this.
Oh. Hey, Chris, can you come back towards the or come back towards the hub on your little radar there on the compass? That's the word I'm looking for. Let's come back to me. And you equip those to your body. So open your inventory with tab.
Got it.
There you go.
Thank you.
Q will open up your building production.
Okay.
And basically, if there's a resource that you need for some reason, they're all on the table. Go ahead and grab them if you want to build something. If you want to build yourself a gun, you build that at the workbench. I think, is that a craft bench thing or is that a workbench thing?
I think that's a...
That's a workbench thing.
Yep.
F will bring out a deletion thing, or a dismantler.
Yep.
Please avoid dismantling anything that's running.
Just avoid
I
dismantling
figured as
anything in
much.
general unless you have built it.
I mean, that's why I figured I wouldn't want to destroy anything you guys got going on.
That's appreciated. I was just saying that anything that's running, because there are a few things that, honestly, they've been on the chopping block for a while, we just haven't gotten around to fixing it. So.
This flower just stood up on its own. And now it's
Oh shit, get away from that! Get away from that!
You should hug it, Chris.
It,
Like
it generates poison. which will kill you. Now, where was this flower?
I mean, there's a bunch right over where I'm at.
Excellent. They can be removed with dynamite. Which we have a lot of. You just need to make a detonator. Where are you?
I'm right next to you.
Not you.
Oh.
Oh, there's a fire goat over there.
I need quick wire.
Ow! Did you just tase me?
No? This animal that's charging me probably hit
Ah.
you.
This is why I carry, I always make sure to carry a gun. But you don't actually have one of those yet.
Nope.
This is why I always have a gun.
I think I am, regularly speaking, the most heavily armed individual on our team. Oh, and I don't think we mentioned it. If you hit V, Chris, it'll bring up a scanner, and you can scan for resources. So if you want to just like give yourself a goal, it's like I want to go find this thing. They're handy for that. Although I think we're currently
Assuming
running.
with the Blade Runners, I still take fall damage. Yes.
You do. It's reduced. Like you need to fall from higher heights for it to actually kill you. But yes, you will still take fall damage. Look for little nuts, plants. They're actually they heal you, as well as any, like if you see a plant that's got like red berries, that's a healing item.
Gotcha.
You have a taser, right?
Not that I've seen.
I thought we started with a stun prod thing.
You should.
You do, unless you've died before.
Oh, I've died several times, but even when I first started, I didn't have one.
Huh.
Casing. I need bins. Ugh. I have to go somewhere else, aren't I?
What do you need? What are you trying to build? Do you need plastic bins or aluminum bins?
Aluminum bins, I think. Hold on.
Those should be being stored in the same spot, roughly speaking, as the alaclad aluminum
Thought I-
sheeting.
I thought I checked all the things. Here's quick wire. More casing.
Oh, that was a miss. Yeah, that did not work out quite the way I wanted it to. Oh well.
Yet more casing.
So, turns out, yes.
Empty fluid tanks.
Oh, those I should probably do something with those.
Radio control units.
So it sounds like they're not getting stored necessarily where I thought they were getting stored. Check the storage containers next to the train station. Which should be in that area.
Yep. Empty
That's
batteries. Empty.
Yeah, no, we basically
They're-
work with them.
They're both empty?
Yeah.
Thought I had one of those containers was being fed into a storage can. Oh, you know what it is? I know what happened to it. It was being stored there, but then I needed it for the aluminum, the fused containers. So I started shipping them. I think there are some in storage at New Pittsburgh right now because they don't get they don't get immediately removed. Sorry, I kind of forgot about that. But yeah, I now have 2 trucks hauling stuff to New Pittsburgh.
I'm sorry, did you just say New Pittsburgh?
Yes.
Okay. This thing's from Pittsburgh.
Yep. It's new.
Oh.
Oh, did I have one of these trucks wasn't set up for loading? Oh.
Nope.
You just shut us down, Tyler?
No?
I got kicked.
Me as well.
Maybe I'll be able to get on now. Snipe one of you.
I think Tyler manipulating the thing sent it.
I'm not changing anything yet. I'm trying to find the damn config file right now. I have not touched the server at all.
Well, let's Google it.
A likely story.
You could watch. Well, no, this stream doesn't. This is a fascinating stream that shows the debugging process.
Yeah, I'm trying to find the root folder for where it saves the game in the first place.
It looks like you doing that knocked the server down.
He's
I'm
Googling!
Yeah,
it's Google!
I'm literally not doing anything. There's no way anything I'm doing could have affected the server.
You made your computer explode by Googling too hard.
Impossible. Yeah, no, I just got kicked from my own server, actually. So I have no idea what happened there. But that's probably okay because I needed to restart the server to change these config options anyway. But now I need to find them.
Found them before, so it shouldn't take.
It's a different location for the standalone server.
I was checking my trucks because I needed the shipping to be faster. The one truck, the 2-truck chain wasn't working out right. It is very interesting trying to solve the new and interesting problems that keep cropping up. Like for the nuclear power, we need electromagnetic rods, which require stators and plastic. Well, no, they require an AI limiter and stators, and I haven't quite solved exactly where I can get both of those things in a relatively close environment.
Say, I have some AI limiters, but I imagine they're nowhere near your Sators.
Yeah, I think they're on the other side of your original factory. Which are they in your new?
Yeah,
are they
the
in your
AI
new
limiters
factory?
are on the top floor of the new factory.
Okay, once the server gets back up, I should be able to set that up. The only problem currently is our power consumption is still a little bit all over the place. And because of our computer problems, We aren't able to bring another fuel generator online, and that's the one that actually provides the most power.
See if there's another oil field.
Well, that's not the problem. The problem is that we don't have the computers to build it.
Hmm.
Well, bad news. Every documentation I can find says modify the file I've already modified. So that's not it.
For the dedicated?
It's yeah, no, and all the documentation I found for the dedicated server says go to a location that doesn't exist on my computer.
Oh, that's not good.
To that. Ah, goddamn. And their server logs are terrible. They don't tell me where they're loading from. What the hell, people?
Well, I mean, it is still relative. Well, I was gonna say relatively new, but
Yeah, no, my problem is that, like, as an engineer, I would just, like, write these logs somewhere.
how long has this one been in production anyway?
A while. I want to say a couple years, but... Alright, well, the server is back up for now while I try to figure out where the hell the actual config file to allow more players is.
Yeah, I assume you already looked at the Satisfactory wiki.
Yeah, again, the problem is it points me to a location that does not exist on my computer.
Gotcha. Did it exist last time you did this?
No, I have never modified this settings for a dedicated server.
Gotcha. I mean, just because this one seems to suggest it should be the same, but...
Yeah, and that's unfortunately the problem that I'm finding is either it is the same, or it is a slightly different location that does not exist. Which implies me that it's saving somewhere else, but the log files don't say what that is, so... I don't know. I'll find it
Gotta-
eventually.
Just waiting for the server to load itself back up.
Yeah.
Should be good?
Well, it says it's loading game.
Okay.
Preparing a new game when I look at it.
Yeah, well, that's what it says for me too. It just says loading game up next to the server name. Still kind of amazes me at how much I've actually enjoyed trying to sort out these issues for this game. Finding all the different, like, hey, I need iron. Where can I get that without screwing up somebody else's conveyor belt? Or more appropriately, is Jeremy building this yet? So I can steal it.
Is there anything from my factories that's not being siphoned yet?
Probably a couple.
Stuff on the top level because I didn't know it was there.
No,
Yeah,
I'm
'cause-
stealing some of that.
What are you stealing?
I don't remember, honestly.
Because I think all that's up there are AI limiters, copper pipes, and I feel like there's one other thing up there, but I can't remember what.
I was gonna say AI limiters seem pretty important recently.
So now it's telling me the server appears to be offline.
I can re-kick it. It just does that sometimes. Well, Scruffy Face 88 just successfully joined the server.
I'm showing it as offline.
Yeah, I just hit join game and it said the server appears to be offline.
I think it just finished booting.
Yeah, for some reason I'm just reading it as purely the server is offline. This is weird.
Yeah, that's also what I'm getting, and I'm currently connected to the computer that is hosting it. So,
I just got a timeout.
Yep.
what the heck?
Yeah, I got disconnected.
Is my internet having issues? That
Well, I
would
mean,
be-
only this element of it is. I mean, that would be kind of upsetting if it was.
weird. There might have been an update that just happened where the server is ahead of the client.
I'm not sure. Usually there's a notification for that kind of thing. So at least right now, I'm in. This is a very strange place that it auto-saved.
Are you back at the poison flowers?
Yeah. Although it's because it saves in ticks, right, Tyler? Like nominally?
Ish. It also says whenever anyone logs off. Looks like Kevin just joined.
I restarted my game client, and when I brought it back up, it was fine. It was reading it properly.
Yeah, no, I think what happened is the server updated when I closed it, and our clients had not updated. I literally had a Steam update for the game happen while this was happening.
Oh, that's weird. Okay, now to what I was doing, what I was trying to do, which was figure out my trucks. Yeah, would definitely recommend not running around on the upper road there. Well, it is doing what it was doing before when the 5-player thing was on, in that it's not actually saying who's joining the game, it's just blank has joined the game. For what that's worth. Okay. So you said you had AI limiters being made at the top of your base, Jeremy?
Correct. I don't know how efficient it is, though. I might have to go in and play with it.
Well,
do we still need a bunch of quick wire? Because I probably have extra electric
Oh,
to
yes.
turn into quick wire.
We
Probably got a
need
ton of it.
so much quick wire. Quick wire is kind of the default wire we need for things now.
I can probably get some quick wire production up there. Probably. I'm not sure. I don't remember how much was coming in, but I think it was more than I needed for my AI.
Crap, where's that other truck? This is supposed to be a loading zone. Why is it set? Why is it set to unload? I don't know why that's doing that. Oh wait, no. I think I have the. I think it's the truck is set to do that. I kind of forgot to double check that. No? Oh. I wonder if it's just stuck because it's unloading faster or it's... Let's reconfigure that. My trucks should not be full when they return. They should not be carrying anything back with them. And for the record, I don't actually know why the roads changed to being orange.
Yeah, it looks like my AI limiters are already going somewhere.
Did you steal those, Kevin?
I'm pretty sure I was stealing them for the supercomputer.
Supercomputer doesn't need AI limiters, though, does it?
I think it does.
They're going off somewhere is all I can tell you. And my efficiency is way off. I got way more copper pipes than I need. None are going into the copper. Oh, someone's also taking the copper pipes.
Okay, I think that was the issue, is that these were being unloaded, or were being loaded. Whoa! Yeah, I didn't think those require the level, or sorry, I didn't think they required that. But yeah, Kevin, if you are looking for those tin or the aluminum containers, They should be in. You should be able to
I found
find them
some.
over at the other one. I
found them.
believe you that there's something over there that needs it, but I didn't think it was. Yes, that was definitely the problem. Is that the unloading was taking longer than the. I think I solved it. Okay. Oh, damn it, I can't do what I normally do. I don't have the plastic on me for it.
Someone's stealing my copper. That's what the problem is.
I wonder who could be doing that.
I'll give him 3 guesses and the first 2 don't count. Or the first one doesn't count because it's probably 2 people.
It's going
like
to
it's
the
actually
copper
me.
factory where someone built. Well, the way you said that, Kevin, I was sure it was you. It didn't seem likely.
I think
was
I
copper-
actually also started stealing it.
I mean, that's copper that's going to stuff that you guys have down the line, so...
Well, I mean, part of it is that, like, most of the copper that we have attached to things can be actually, like, there is more than enough there. It just looks a lot worse that we're stealing it because we're using probably higher grade conveyors. Like, I think
What?
this copper is going into your base.
Well, the copper is eventually going into my base, but it's also going somewhere else to make sheets. That I don't know where those sheets are going. It looks like they're also going to make AI limiters.
I mean, I built a thing over here. I don't know which copper you're talking about, because I also built a splitter off of 2 copper mines. Sorry, 3.
It's probably going to my supercomputer farm, which is currently shut
looks
down.
like.
But it's still
Actually,
making computers.
Actually, see which one he's talking
Oh, it's
about.
going to make high-speed connectors, it looks like.
Yeah, which I need for supercomputers.
Gotcha.
I need to go out to Oil Town. Because I think I don't know if we have the refinery, but we can probably build another thing for, whatchamajigger? That, we can probably set up another thing to build plastic.
Possibly, but are we running low on plastic?
I mean, we don't have it in boxes anymore, it's all over the place. So the answer is actually kinda. In part because it's got such a long transit time. Although I would have thought it would have started stacking up in this industrial container, but... Yeah, so we are... Oh, that is why. It's because it's going to 2 different locations. Yeah, so we are currently starting to run a bit low on plastic because of the fact that it's not actually being stacked up. Alright, let me have a look at these AI limiters.
Also not getting...
Oh, is there a floor above your modular frames?
Yes.
I don't think I ever noticed this. Oh wait, I did notice this ladder. It doesn't fucking go anywhere. You have an awesome sink up here. What is it for?
Making coupons?
No, I meant what's supposed to feed into it?
All the excess, but since Kevin is stealing all the stuff from here, there is no excess.
Oh, well, we're building up a shitload of coupons everywhere, so I wouldn't worry about it.
Well, I just have mine for excess overflow. So if we have too much of something, it goes somewhere instead of backing up.
Okay, so
There's nothing dedicated going to it. What is wrong with my quick wire production?
Probably the fact that we have like 6 things poaching off a quick wire now.
Well, you're not poaching off this quick wire that's going into these AI limiters.
Oh no, we're
You're
not.
poaching the AI limiters.
So these need copper sheets and quick wire.
You know what? No, it's not my conveyors. They're Mark II. That should be fine.
I'm sorry. Given at this point my defaults are like level 5.
Yeah, but I don't need that.
I'm brute forcing everything. Okay, I'm trying to...
At
That's
this point,
what
you're
my
getting
problem
close to where you need at least 3s.
Well, I mean, for production value, like, he might not actually need that, but because we're stealing everything faster than he's producing it, that's probably
Oh.
more of the concern.
No, I had a conveyor that wasn't connected somewhere, so my AI limiters weren't getting as much quick wire as they're supposed to.
Okay, so you actually
That's what
have
the
a...
problem was.
Okay... I didn't think supercomputers require... I guess they do require AI limiters. Well, since these are... I was gonna say I'm gonna steal these, but I want to leave...
It's going to be a problem.
I kind of want to leave these in place. Oh, is this an overflow for computers, Kevin?
Yeah. Since you shut down the supercomputers.
Yeah, I'm trying to... Okay, I'm gonna steal... I'm gonna steal these computers. We should build the... What is it? The slugs that make production faster?
I mean, you have to find slugs. You can't build slugs.
Okay, I see where all of our storage for our plastic went. You've got it. It's all backing up at your supercomputers. That's not a problem. That's just me noting that's a thing. Okay. Damn it. Okay, so this is not what we need.